Well, see, I was talking to the clinical instructor, and I think the students should have more to do. I think it'll profit all of us.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take it, Jessie.
Thank you.
7th floor, nurse's station. Oh, yes, just a minute, please. Jessie, I think you should take this.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Mrs. Brewer. Well, I thought we just discussed that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, yes. I have the student assignment outlined. Would you hold on just a minute, please? Lucy, where are those student assignment outlines I had here?
In the upper right-hand drawer.
Thank you. Yes, and I'd especially like them to work on their intake-output reports. Yes, and you'll have these first thing in the morning. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Oh, did Dr. Wagner call over the new low-purine diet for Mrs. Jennings?
Well, the dietitian came for it, and I gave it to her.
Oh, fine. I'll check that off my list.
Okay.
Seventh floor, nurse's station. Yes, Dr. Hardy. No, there's nothing new for you. Yes, well, Dr. Brewer started a 3rd flask of blood on Mr. Rudnick. Yes, I just went in and checked the flow. It's fine. How did the trial come out?
Oh, Eddie was fined, got a suspended sentence, and his driver's license was revoked.
Oh, I got off easy.
He doesn't think so, neither do his parents, and I had to give Angie a sedative.
Oh, dear.
I'm on my way now to Peggy's to look at Johnny.
All right, I'll let her know if she calls. It's Steve.
Oh, tell him I saw Mr. Rudnick again.
Dr. Brewer says he just checked Mr. Rudnick again.
Yeah, and say that he's fine. He's ready for surgery.
Well, I've got to run now, Jessie. The traffic's getting heavy. Goodbye.
Goodbye. He was in a hurry. But I did tell him about Mr. Rudnick, honey.
Oh, good. I want a small bottle of ear drops, and you want a ½ ounce of tetracycline HCl, just in case.
All right, 0.5% otic solution.
Well, you've just re-earned your nurse's cap. I come with you.
Allergic ear drops?
All right, thank you.
Chlorotetracycline we're out of, honey. I'm sorry. You know, we don't keep much on hand, and the order hasn't come up, but I can call the pharmacy.
Well, I don't know if I'll need them or not, anyway.
All right.
Cynthia called about a little boy who has an earache. It's not severe, but she thought it should be investigated just to make sure, you know.
Well, it means an extra trip down to the nursery school.
Well, honey, the boy has an earache.
Of course, I'm sorry.
Well, she doesn't have the experience and the training to know if it's important or not.
Well, I can't quarrel with that.
No, but you can quarrel with me.
I'm not.
You can quarrel with me about Cynthia.
Phil, all I... Honey, all I'm trying to say is that untrained people can make mountains out of molehills. And as short as we are in medical staff, I just hate to have you go chasing off on a false alarm.
Has Cynthia ever called me on a false alarm?
Okay, let's forget it.
Don't you see what you're doing? You're implying that she's making excuses to get me to the nursery school.
No, I'm not.
Then what?
I'm concerned. I'm concerned because I don't want you loaded down with a lot of extra busy work. You bite my ear off.
I'd like to use my own judgment about how much work I can handle.
Why is everything such an issue? Roy Lansing has dropped his novel. You're not worried about that anymore. Everything should be calm sailing for us right now. Why isn't it?
You're the one who makes mountains out of molehills, Jessie. This is my lunch hour. I'm not taking any time off my staff work, even if it is a false alarm. And secondly, this is a job of mine, Jessie. It's a job of mine to look over these kids at the nursery school. I get paid for it, not much. Even if I wouldn't get paid, I'd want to do a good job with it. And it's an experience outside the hospital. It's the closest thing to a private practice I can get. Is that bad?
No.
Oh, you agreed with it. Practically urged me to take it.
Oh, excuse me, Doctor.
Certainly.
Honey, I don't object to it now.
Well, you say you don't, but I think you do. Look, this is a job, money, experience. It's a door to the future. You know that. So what is it? Is it Cynthia?
You first offered not to take the job because you thought Cynthia might upset me. I was the one who insisted you take it, remember?
Oh. Then why are you making me so uncomfortable about it now?
I don't mean to, honestly. It's just that any doctor can wear himself out chasing after false alarms.
Oh, false alarms. Here we go again.
No, I just... Oh, dear. I'll take it, Lucille. Seventh floor, nurse's station. Yes, I'm sorry. What did you want to... Yes, Cynthia. Hold on, he'll be there in just a minute. You better hurry and get to the nursery school. The child started screaming. The pain increased.
There for now. We'll let him sleep on the sofa till his mother picks him up.
Well, is there anything I can do meanwhile?
Just calm yourself down, that's all.
Hot applications to his ear or anything?
And that'll make you feel better. As a matter of fact, he might do that. He'll think he's getting a lot of attention. That's always good medicine.
You know, you are going to be a very wonderful doctor.
Well, you just keep right on saying that. I enjoy it.
I'm glad, because it's no trouble to keep it up.
And you never fail, do you? You can give these to his mother for him. Put a couple of drops in his ears 3 or 4 times a day.
All right?
He had a pretty heavy cold, didn't he?
Yes, but his mother thought he was over it, and so did I.
Well, the after effects of a cold can end up in the ears sometimes. If his mother will call me, I'll be glad to discuss the case with him, but I suggest that she takes him to the family doctor because there's an enlargement of the adenoids and it should be taken care of. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, I'll tell her. I'm glad you came when you did. He didn't seem too bad, and then all of a sudden he started screaming. That's when I called you the second time.
I was unavoidably delayed. I'm sorry, Cynthia.
Oh, I know how it is.
If I'd known how serious it was, I'd have gotten here sooner.
I know you would. You know, you were so gentle with Jimmy, just like my father. You reminded me of him.
Well, I'm not so sure I like that.
Oh, he was a very wonderful person.
On second thought, maybe I do like it.
You'd like him.
I've always been very fond of your father.
Now, just a minute. You've never met my father.
By their work, shall ye know them.
Oh, Phil.
Getting literary with him.
You know something? You're fun. I can see how Jessie must have been enchanted by you.
Oh, yeah. I chased her, and I yelled my funny sayings to her, and she finally caught me.
It's been a good marriage, Phil.
Sure. radio on in there?
You're not a misunderstood husband. Jessie understands you, doesn't she?
I have no complaints about my wife. Even if she does a little too much for me, it's up to me to do more for myself. She's pretty wonderful.
I know she must be a wonderful person. I don't know her very well, though, but I'd like to. I really would, Phil.
Why?
Maybe that's Jimmy's mother. Nursery Center, Miss Allison speaking. Just a minute, please. Hello? Oh, hello there. Well, right now I'm relaxing. It was a little hectic a few minutes ago, though. One of the children had an earache, and, well, it's under control now. Oh, yes. Phil Brewer came over from General Hospital. Oh, he's taking care of the children regularly now. Tonight? Oh, yes, I'd love to. Oh, I don't care. Anything you want to do is all right with me. All right, 8 o'clock, and we'll decide then. All right. Bye-bye. That was Ken Martin.
Ken Martin? Dr. Ken Martin.
I guess you two don't like each other very much.
Well, you and I were up for the same job with Dr. Doyle. Ken got it.
I know he told me about it. He was very generous about it, though. He said he got the job because you delayed. You couldn't make up your mind whether to go into practice or not.
Yeah, well, that's true. Aside from that, we're not very sympathetic.
Why not?
Well, it's personal. Just don't like him.
I'm sorry.
Any man who has such a good opinion of himself certainly doesn't need my good opinion.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a man having self-confidence.
Is that what you call it?
What else?
In other words, aggressiveness, insensitivity. I don't know.
Well, you certainly speak your mind.
Sometimes.
He's been very nice to me.
I'll bet. Jimmy's mother has any questions, tell her to call me, will you? Listen, why don't you and Ken stop over to our place if you have nothing better to do? I mean, we'll just be sitting around.
But you don't like Ken.
You do.
Well, what about Jessie?
You said you wanted to get to know her better, didn't you?